Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Ethan. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I hope you enjoy it. And we're just gonna jump right to the chase. I'm gonna be teaching you how to land your first client. Whether you're a photographer, a videographer, a graphic designer, anything in the creative field, this applies to you. I was just in the same position as you guys. I had no clients and I had no sense of direction on how to get my first client. So I was Googling up and YouTubing up bad advice all over the web, and I couldn't come to anything that was actually of value. And that's exactly what we're gonna be talking about today, is value. It's such an important topic that's not really talked about in the creative community. It's very simple. You gotta provide something of significance. So for me, I wanted to do real estate videos. I thought that was cool. I live in a suburban area. I think there's a multitude of real estate agents that would be interested in my services. So that's the first part of providing value. And the second part is either you're providing your time or your experience. So at first, you're not gonna have any portfolio per se or experience per se, but I'm gonna be posting exactly what I said on a split screen. I don't know which side yet, but what I said, and eventually landed to me getting my first real estate gig. What I did is I offered my services for free that they can post on their Instagram. And what I suggest you doing, if you're gonna do the exact same thing that I did, is offering them a video that they can use on IGTV, because IGTV is being heavily promoted on the Instagram platform. If you haven't seen on the Explore page right now, it's actually one of the two videos that's always on the Explore page. When you're starting, you're not gonna have much experience, so you're gonna have to be offering your time, and obviously you can't be charging for that because you don't have experience, right? So you gotta be charging for free at first, and you gotta start developing your relationship with this per se client, and eventually you can start charging for your videos because now they understand how much value you bring to the table. This in particular is a really cool scenario. I develop relationships with the realtor himself, and I develop relationship with the brokerage, which and such leaded to more work. So basically I offered him a free video as previously stated, and that went really well. I'm gonna be breaking down the email step by step so you know how to go pitch your first client. This is applicable actually for any client that you are potentially pitching, so feel free to use this as you wish. I will have a download link in the description, and I hope you follow along. So for the first part, it's pretty basic. Hire blank company, brand, corporation, whatever you're pitching, enter it there. Don't enter non-real estate. My name is Ethan. Enter your name. I'm a content creator from Toronto. You enter your city. It shows that you are going to be reliable for work. And then I would say it is awesome to network with you or awesome to connect with you, something along those lines, via email, and then enter your social media. So I'd have it hyperlinked so they can click on it. Everybody likes convenience. For the next part, I'm such a big fan of known real estate and how it connects buyers with the community. You basically want to use this section to sweet talk the brand that you were pitching, because it shows that you have done your research, which a lot of people don't do when they go and pitch brands for photo, graphic design, video work. It shows that you took initiative. This especially applies to the personal content that you have been posting on Instagram, as it adds personality to your brand. For this next part, this part is for you to show off. You want to show off all your skills, your experience, whatever you have. I'm assuming you don't have much, but I've given some questions that you can answer to better fit this paragraph for yourself. These are just a few questions. You can go beyond and above, and I actually advise you go beyond and above and add as you need to your pitch. But this is something that's probably going to stay the same throughout your pitches until you get more experience or develop new skill sets. It doesn't actually need to be related to your portfolio, as you most likely do not have one, but use this part again to sell yourself. So for the few questions that I would advise that you put in here, it doesn't necessarily need to be these ones, but if you don't really have a standpoint or a starting point for what you want to put into the actual email, this is what I would do. What's your education like? Do not include high school education. It does not count. Do you show up early? Easy access to a car. That shows you have reliability, which we talked about earlier in the email example. And do you deliver assets early? Or you could talk about how you over deliver when you deliver assets. Feel free to show off. That's basically what it is. This is how I would write it. A bit about me. My name is Ethan, and I'm the owner of
insert your brand creative name here. I actually really advise that you use your personal brand for all your creative work. It just usually works better in my experience. For this next part, you're gonna be just talking about brands that you've worked with. If you haven't worked with any brands, it's okay. It's a process, it takes time. But for me, I wrote some brands that I worked with. And then for the next part, you can rely on my team's experience to create amazing content that will blow you away and deliver it to your dedicated following, driving results that only convert. I think this part's pretty important. Feel free to adapt it as you wish. I would probably change it. You can rely on my reliability to create amazing content because you already talked about it in your For You part. In the next part, if you have a portfolio, take a look and then hyperlink them to your website, your Instagram, whatever you use to show off your work. I'm gonna make a future video talking about websites and such, so it's obviously a process, but we're starting from the basics right here. Now pitch them. I stress this enough. I love to offer you a free video with drone footage. Drone footage here is very rare because the Canadian drone laws are very strict, so I thought that would be a very strong pitch to put into this email, as this is extremely important to people who may not want to visit the property in person but still want to experience an open house. Let me know if you are available to jump on a call to discuss. This is super important whenever you're pitching a brand, whether it be over email, over text, over Instagram. The first instinct that I have in my mind is to jump them on a call. It is 3 times easier to pitch on a phone call, and I will actually be covering that in a future topic, so please leave a comment below on what you want to see in the future. But at discretion, please be wary that to be flexible but not let brands take advantage of you. You know your value, but that is a topic for another day. Like I said, let me know what you want to see in the future. For something like this, I would offer like a 1.5 IGTV formatted video, formatted for other platforms. Provide ultimate value. That is the key. Don't lowball yourself. I would end it with kind regards, my name, enter your name please, add your phone number, so if they want to call you, they can call you. And I think that's the key to getting your first client. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could tap that like button, it makes a hell of a difference. And I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.